Please join me in Gashel. Every day we worry about things of the future, but if we always stress about the coming events, we may forget to enjoy the greatness of the present moment. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Good morning. My name is Kayla Notohara, and like Miss Grace said, I was in the Youth Advocacy Committee retreat last year. It's crazy to think how fast time has flown. I know everyone says that, but it really feels like everything is happening so quickly. Seeing the new YAC group just last week made me realize that it's already been a full year since I went through my YAC retreat. For those of you who don't know what YAC is, it is an event hosted by our temple, the Sacramento Betsuin, and each year a small group of high schoolers come to learn about Buddhism and how to lead the services. But it's much more than that. We bond as a group and become Dharma buddies for life within the short amount of time. I can't believe it's been a full year since I met those amazing and wonderful people from all across the country. It's really made me reflect back on this past year and how eventful it has been. Shortly after my YAC retreat had ended, it was time to start school. It wasn't just any new year of school for me though, because it was my senior year of high school. So, as expected, my final year was jam-packed with fun activities and events that made my year memorable. This includes submitting those dreaded college applications and receiving the acceptance and rejection letters in the mail. It also included senior ball and, of course, led up to the ever-anticipated graduation. I graduated last month and honestly can't believe it. Of course, I'm not done with school though, since I'm going off to college in just over a month. The thought of this excites me a lot, but also scares me. As I shop for bedding and towels for my dorm, preparing to live on my own for the first time, there's so much anticipation. So many different questions and scenarios come up into my mind just about leaving home and going to college. What if I get lost on campus? What if I don't know who my roommates are going to be? Or what if I don't make any friends? These are just a fraction of the things that I've begun to think about as I get ready to leave for school. But sometimes I have to remind myself not to worry or think too far into the future. Although it's always good to plan ahead, I know the importance of enjoying the present and living in the moment. Buddhism always seems to come to mind when I try to cope with my anxiety for the near future. I think of different things like the impermanence of life, like high school ending for me, the interdependence that got me to where I am, and the Eightfold Path. The Eightfold Path includes right view, right thought, right speech, conduct, livelihood, effort, mindfulness, and meditation. So, starting off with right view, I tell myself to have a positive outlook. Going into college, no one knows that many people, and everyone is just trying to make friends. So if I'm the great person I think I am, I'll be able to meet other great people and get to know them as well. I just need to have the confidence to go out and be friendly in order to make friends. If I was able to do it in kindergarten, I can do it when I'm 18 years old. So, right effort. As everyone says, college can be the best 4 years of your life. But why is that? No one ever says, "Oh, I'm so glad I stayed in that night to study. I remember that one time I stayed up till 4 a.m. just to get ahead on the reading." But no, college is all about finding the balance between studying hard and having an enjoyable social life. This takes effort. It can be very hard for people to be able to balance the new rigor of college and the freedom to go out on your own. But if this balance is found, I believe college can really be the best 4 years of your life. I know for sure it will be difficult for myself, but if I put in the right effort, I think it will turn out okay. Right effort is acting upon what we know and trying to do the right thing. So if I know I have an 8 a.m. class the morning before a party, the morning after a party, what would the right thing do? Or what would the right thing to do be? Of course, it would probably be staying in and getting a good night's rest. This will take responsibility, but I believe with the right effort, finding a good balance of the academic and social life in college can be doable for everyone. Right mindfulness. Mindfulness is living in the moment, owning your actions, being aware, and paying attention. In college, I feel mindfulness will be of much importance to stay on top of things. To live in the moment can include not just stressing about the future or what might not even happen. Owning my actions will become prevalent when something may go wrong, and I must take responsibility for what I've done to create a better outcome of the situation. Being aware must also mean being knowledgeable of what's around me and the situation I am in. Not everyone in college will make the right choices, but if I do my best, then I believe the right circumstance can come out. And lastly, paying attention. Like I said earlier, not everyone will choose to do the right thing, but if I pay attention, I should not have to make that same bad decision. If I am mindful of what is around me and what I am doing, I should be able to have a good time in college. So, as I have described, Buddhism can be relevant to anyone's life. For me, the current subject taking up most of my thinking right now is college. But going off to school does not have to be so stressful and intimidating. Following our Buddhist teachings and reminding myself to live in the moment can help me cope with the fact that I will be leaving home soon. Nothing can be unconquerable if we just take a deep breath, try our best, and live with our Dharma eyes open. In closing, please join me in Gassho. Life can be stressful, but if we open our minds to the great opportunities of life, we can focus on what is right in front of us, enabling us to live in the moment. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Thank you.